ladies and gentlemen, Pimpmunk. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Morning Wood. This is the Morning Wood where you get what, Missy?
Wooded so good.
Yes, indeed. It is Monday. It is August the 24th of the year. And whatever. The year, fuck it. And, dude, this is just bad. We got two goddamn hurricanes coming at us. Fucking, they're just going to fuck us in the butt. And Corona's gonna mess with us and still messing with us. Corona's a bitch. That's a person that comes stay with us and don't know how to leave. You say, hey, motherfucker, you've ate breakfast. It's time to go. No, they don't want to. And so we're here to entertain you. Shabisky, are you going to entertain people today? You're muted. Nobody can hear you.
Yeah, I was just posting the stream, babe.
Don't call me babe.
I mean, butt, babe.
Don't call me bud.
That's me.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Just don't call me anything. Just say, okay, sir.
Yes,
don't
sir.
Call me anymore.
Yes,
Stop
sir.
calling me.
Yeah, just. Oh, yeah. Okay. We got a John Crawley for president
Oh,
in
dang.
the chat room. Who is this John Crawley person?
Who is that?
I mean, I'll never forget that time that motherfucker was going to try to dox me. And he did all this work to find my name. Comes in my chat room and says, everybody, Pimpmunk's real name is John Crawley. Some dude in the chat said, yeah, it's the first word in his About Me page. Stupid. He could have simply looked at my About Me page. But people are stupid.
And that's not even doxing at that point, because it's like, oh yeah, I'm perfectly okay with people knowing my name is David.
Yeah, I don't
sure.
I mean, I want people to know my name's John Crawley because Pimpmunk's a character. When they want to hire me for work or something, they're gonna be hiring John Crawley, not Pimpmunk. So yeah, that's the way it is, Missy. Look up at the screen, Missy. Quit looking at your tits.
Sorry, I'm
She's
trying
looking
to
at her left
message
tit.
Nick.
That's our job to look at your tits, not you.
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
It's our job. Putting people out of work right now by looking at your tits.
She took our jobs.
She took our jobs, man. We're gonna be on food stamps.
Sorry.
That's okay. So, a lot of shit happened over the weekend. I guess the most popular thing that happened over the weekend was what happened Saturday night on The Drunken Peasants. As I was a guest on the show, the only guest that ever matters on this show in the first place, by the way, and me. We was watching a video of G-Man, and he was talking shit about Hannibal Monty. We thought about, hey, let's call him and fuck with him a bit. And he comes in, and then for some reason, Billy brought up something, a hypothetical, and then G-Man said some horrible shit about trans people, talking about beating them to death with baseball bats and setting them on fire, throwing them out the window, and just
Having them get run over by a truck.
Yeah, running them. Really disgusting shit. And we gave him an opportunity to even backpedal and say, hey, I don't really mean that. We gave him the opportunity, and he doubled down on it. Then he tripled down on it on Shanny for Christ's stream. And listen here, someone who claims to be a part of the LGBTQ community, being Shanny, defending G-Man, makes no fucking sense. But now we'll give her this much credit. She did give him an opportunity to apologize, and he didn't do it.
I was on FabFit and Geeky's stream last night. She's a sweet girl. She runs in with like Irate Alex and all that, and they've been attacking her as well a lot lately. And while I was over there, there was a man that came in who happens to be very well versed in the Bible, and said, you know, there's an act, because G-Man always quotes the Bible, and you know that's his gospel. But there's a passage in one of the books that says something about being kind, because what you do unto others, you do unto me. Saying like what you do to other people, you're actually doing to me, Jesus. So like, be kind to people. So in that sense, G-Man wants to beat Jesus with a barbed wire baseball bat and set Jesus on fire.
Yeah.
That's what I take from it. He's so adamant. He's like, he starts almost every stream lately with, you know, the Bible says this is the definition of a fool. So if you hear me calling people fools, it's because that's what it says in the Bible. Well, it also says do unto others as you would do unto me. So you want to beat Jesus with a barbed wire baseball bat.
And also says thou shalt not kill.
But didn't he say, "Oh, I don't want to murder them. I just want to cause severe violence or whatever the fuck he said."
But setting someone on fire, really?
Pushing them off a building.
Beating them with a barbed wire bat,
beating them with a bat. Yeah, come on. And he's a piece of shit. He's no longer a lolcow. He's a piece of shit. Yeah. And honestly, if any of you know, like. I know a bunch of Christian folks, man, a bunch of religious people that would cringe if they heard him say that. So it's not blame. I don't want to blame religious people, and I want to blame G-Man, who's a piece of shit.
Right, because FabFit and Geeky, the girls' stream that I was on last night, she is a Christian.
Yeah.
You know, she openly says she's a Christian, and she is still accepting of trans people, of gay people. She doesn't wish harm on people. Like,
yeah. I wish harm on him, but you know, I'll be honest with you. No, and then he is so dumb. By the way, he said, "I'll be in Manhattan tomorrow. Pimpmunk, come fight me." I'm in Mississippi. What the fuck?
Yeah, that was
I'm gonna catch a plane during a pandemic just to come beat your ass. I mean, really?
Billy was like, "If you're not in Manhattan tomorrow, you're a bitch, Pimpmunk."
Yeah. It's just stupid shit, bro. I mean, not what he said about the transgender people is not stupid. It's horrible. And he should be. People should be notified about him. People should be, you know, on lookout, because, you know, people say, well, he didn't do it. Well, somebody who has those kind of thoughts is maybe capable of doing it. You know, that's my point.
That's what I was saying. You know, I always thought he was a harmless dumbass, but turns out he's a dangerous dumbass.
Yeah. That's kind of the point here, is that I no longer look at him like he's just someone who spouts off bullshit. It's someone with dangerous thoughts. Yeah. And, you know, but, you know, he does hang with a very good crew. I mean, Von Helton, Brett King, Shanny for Christ. Awesome friends, you know. Can't believe somebody that hangs out with people like that would say something bad.
Oh. Of course
He's
not.
an idiot.
They're all Christians. They're people of the Lord. They would never do harm to others.
I love the Lord.
Fucking weirdos.
Do you love the Lord, Shabisky?
Yee. So are you saying that you're scared of G-Man?
Yes.
Holy shit. See, I'm not scared at all. I think he's just a little puppy, basically. He's just talking a lot of shit, you know? Does G-Man want to wrestle? You want to wrestle, G-Man? Meet me in Manhattan. in an hour.
Here's the thing. We can all rest easy at night knowing that no beautiful trans person will ever look G-Man's way and think twice about him. So, like, at the end of the day, yeah, he is just talking out of his ass being a douchebag. But still, at the end of the day, like, being that adamant about wishing violence on someone like that, I mean, you know, like that's you know, he basically sat there and was like, yeah, fuck it, I'll commit a hate crime for like an hour.
Yeah. And, you know, and what he was saying is hate speech. Now, there is no hate speech laws. Some people think there is, but there's really not. So he did not commit a crime by just saying it. But you may have freedom of speech, but there's also, you know, repercussions to what you say. And I think that people should be on alert about G-Man. And that's about all we're...
funny, too, that there aren't hate speech laws, and yet he is threatening Hannibal and Monty with getting them in trouble because they're breaking the law by using hate speech.
Yeah, well, they haven't done hate speech.
Wait,
yeah, they haven't done anything.
What is he saying that Hannibal and Monty did? Like,
They called him a gorilla. Which Monty says, and they both said that never happened.
I can't see that actually happening. That makes zero sense in my head for them to say
that's
that.
the wrong animal. He's a jackass, by the way. That's what he is. Look, Hannibal. It was Monty, and that's another thing. He's so stupid. Monty's the one that had the conversation with Shanny, and he kept saying Hannibal in his video.
And he can't even spell Hannibal. How hard is it to spell Hannibal?
Pretty fucking hard when you're Shabisky.
Mm-hmm.
It's cannibal with an H. Like, come on.
I'm learning, Missy. Damn.
Moron.
I haven't learned it.
Man.
I'm still learning too.
Hannibal.
You just gave away a secret of the Silence of the Lambs.
What?
His name's Hannibal Lecter. He was a cannibal.
They say that in the movie. It's okay.
Damn spoilers!
Spoilers.
Spoilers on a
movies are named Hannibal and Hannibal Rising.
Spoiler alert for a 35-year-old flick.
Yeah, but it's a secret. Because here's why it's a secret. Because Hannibal does rhyme with cannibal. That's the reason they named him Hannibal.
Wow.
So
if you haven't seen The Silence of the Lambs yet, then that's on you.
I'm coming out with a porn version called Silence of the Balls.
Okay.
And I'm going to be a guy like, ooh, clitoris and fava beans. Delicious.
You gotta make the noise. You gotta go.
Yes. Yes. I wish they'd have made Hannibal have a speech problem. That would have been so much better. If he was a hair lip, like.
No, because the other dude had a hair lip.
Huh?
The other dude had a hair lip.
Yeah, but Hannibal needed a hair lip. Let me tell you
No, he
something.
didn't. He was a brilliant psychologist.
No, I said he needed a hair lip. Like, I like a dibble with fava beans.
No, because then you wouldn't be able to take him seriously as an
I'm gonna eat your brain,
psychologist.
motherfucker. Come here, I'm gonna eat your soul.
That's why they gave the crazy person the
I'm gonna eat your guts out. I'm gonna take your toes and make little veins of toe sausages out of them. Vienna toasts.
You know that series? I watch Silence of the Lambs probably 5 times a year.
Well, you may
have
an issue then.
Maybe. I watch Hannibal, not as much, but I watch it because it's part of the series. I have only been able to watch Hannibal Rising once.
You know what else is rising? Pimpmunk's penis.
Mm-hmm.
I like how you said mm-hmm.
Only on the morning.
Oh,
That sounds like he wants some. Shibisky wants some of this big old cock. This big old floppy dick.
All right, fine. I'm on my way. Let's meet in Manhattan in 2 hours.
By the way, Raisin Girl said, "Goddamn, Missy, I'm enjoying your presence today more than any straight girl should."
Oh, dang.
And let me trust you, Kristen, because that's Raisin. She's been a friend of mine a long time. That bitch is a lesbian. She's a lesbian. She's had lesbianic experiences.
Oh, damn.
The lesbianic is like a bionic lesbian.
I'm gonna say lesbium sounds like some kind of precious mineral.
Lesbian. I think you two should fuck and let me watch.
Me and Dirt?
No, me watch. Yeah, you.
Oh, shit, sorry.
Dirt is a pretty man. I'll give him that. Dirt's a beautiful young fellow.
He's the better Van Halen.
He's the chunky Van Halen.
Exactly.
He's
It's not all
Van Halen.
I would.
what you weigh. It's about how you throw it around.
I got a friend who's got a beautiful fucking woman. I mean, beautiful woman, right? She's like gorgeous. And I told him one time, I said, I'd suck your dick just because it's been in her.
Oh, damn.
And he's like, you're a nasty son of a bitch. I fucked his girlfriend. No, I'm joking. I didn't. I wouldn't do that to my friend.
I saw it, Lola. I'm gonna message you back after the stream ends.
You're just going to interrupt my shit.
Yes.
Sorry.
What the fuck, Missy?
I wasn't paying
Get on her,
attention.
Shabisky. Punish her.
You're grounded. No more looking at your titties for a week.
See, you're not good at this kind of stuff.
Well, she was just
You
staring
just
at her
punished
titties.
yourself, you dumb fuck.
No, we can. I never said we couldn't do it.
But if how can she not look at her titties, though?
She's doing it right now.
No, what I'm saying, though, she will always... How could you ground her?
It's always in the peripheral, man.
She needs to cover him with something at all times so she can't see him.
You and your insults suck, dude.
Sorry.
See, look, you ruined it for all of us.
Scared our gypsy away. The fuck?
Gypsies with the lipses, baby.
Oh, damn.
I need to get a crystal
Baby.
ball so bad.
Baby, let me come here.
I
Let
like crystal
me
ball,
let me
that's
fuck you in the puss hole. That's my best pickup line right there. Come here, let me fuck you in the puss hole.
Oh, damn.
I mean, hey, it's
They usually
straightforward.
slap me.
Does that work?
And it has never worked. But one day, a drunk bitch will listen.
Honesty's a good thing.
See, I like to go to the bar and find the girl that's sitting in the corner crying. Because all of her expectations are already fucking crushed anyway. So, I go over there.
You're so awful.
Hey, you want to settle for me?
yeah, find the bitch that's willing to settle. That's what you gotta do.
Hey, if you can't be altruistic, at least you can be honest.
Yeah.
I wonder how many bitches are just crying at the bar on a regular basis at any
A
time.
lot.
Missy said, "Hold on, I worked at a bar."
Well, I used to as well, so a lot.
Yeah, that's
a
right.
lot.
Your security.
See, that's the thing about me, though. I've been the first one. I am too honest. I shouldn't have got the tip here.
Take more money, pimp. I am trying not to stare at Missy. Also, I had a schedule change so I can watch Morningwood now.
Yay!
Welcome.
Thank you, Kilo. And by the way, share the fuck out of this, y'all. We know that I can pull in audiences, right? Because I've proven that this weekend. But a lot of people don't like to watch the Morningwood because it's early in the morning. Don't get it. But we've got to make motherfuckers wake the fuck up.
We know they're out there. We know they're awake. So what? If you don't want to roll over and pick up your phone, fuck going back to sleep. You could at least go back to sleep listening to the Morningwood.
Yeah.
Everyone should give it a like.
And also, we're working on a few things. I'm working on getting this on other platforms, well, like iTunes and the shit that Joe Rogan went on to and stuff like that. I can't never remember. Huh? Spotify.
And I have the Morningwood Twitter.
Yes, we do have a Morningwood Twitter now. There was already a
that.
Morningwood Twitter that somebody else created a long time ago for me, but I forgot the password and stuff.
No.
It's
Uh,
alright. I just made like a whole a whole new email and stuff so that you can
Yeah,
have
we
all
need to
the
get that
info.
link out there where people can. So follow the Morningwood Twitter. Anything Morningwood will be on Twitter. Anything involving Morningwood, like if we have an update, and we're going to be doing some things too. We're going to be pretty soon. We're going to be running contests. All kinds of cool shit is coming. We're going to have one contest that if you win, Shabisky will show up at your door naked with a dozen roses.
And a bow
Yep.
on his dick.
And a what? A bubble on his dick. What do you fucking
Oh.
A bow.
Oh, I think
Bubble.
a bubble. Holy, the motherfucker got genital warts all of a sudden. What the hell? Here, look at my dick bubble. Hey. A bow on his dick. Well, you got to find a very tiny fucking bow.
Stop it, pimp. I hurt my feelings in front of all my friends.
Yeah, so
All two of them.
I need some hearing aids. Dude, what I need is glasses. Because there's this one dude been coming, or one person been coming in, and I've been saying their name wrong for the last 3 or 4 days. And then last night I realized that I was doing that. And I was like, fuck, I gotta have glasses.
Who are you misnaming?
I can't remember the name. God, I'm fucking old. It's bad. No, what a lot of it, well, the eyesight, I'm just losing. I've always needed glasses in some way, but I just never got them. But now my eyesight's just fucking gone pretty much. But I do. Everybody knows about the forgetful shit. I've had a lot of concussions. That's just something, I can't help it. I've had 1 million concussions. Not that many. I'd be dead if I had 1 million concussions. I may be dead. You may all be ghosts. Are we ghosts? Are we all dead?
Boo.
There's no telling or not if this is purgatory. It could be.
I think, you know what I think? I think we're actually the way it was in Men in Black 2. At the end of it, we all lived in a locker, Yeah. I think we all live in an alien's gym locker.
It could be that way. We're just
think
it's just in a jar, a little vial of
Maybe
stuff.
we're in a fucking mason jar. A redneck alien with a mason jar.
I like it better thinking that we're like that little charm on the kitty cat in Men in Black.
Yeah.
We're a whole galaxy inside of a marble.
Yeah, but
That's some Men in Black shit.
that's not as funny as the goddamn locker.
No,
I want to be the little furry things that lived in the locker.
Yeah. Yeah. I want to tell you, I had a thought over the weekend because, I'm kind of freaky, right? I have weird thoughts. I do. I was thinking, everybody talking about, we want to, meet the aliens that are out there, right? Because we all know there's planets out there. Well, most of us with logical thinking, pretty sure that there's other planets with life on it, right? But what if we meet aliens and it's a planet full of pedophiles?
I don't know if they would
Just blow it up.
Yeah,
Nuke that
yeah, they come and visit, but they think it's normal, right? They think it's normal. They think it's okay, and they come to our planet like, okay, can we fuck your kids now?
Are you guys fucking adults?
I'll pose you the same question. I imagine it'd be like a little bit more of a freakier version of taking a time machine back to ancient Greece or Rome or something.
Yeah,
Because that shit was going on like it was
yeah,
regular.
it was. It'd be crazy. What's up, Hannibal? How you doing, buddy? You
Hannibal.
fucking racist.
Yeah, we heard what you called G-Man. Okay.
Yeah, we heard you call him a gorilla.
Yeah, we're upset with you. Very upset.
And a G slave.
A G slave. A gorilla. But no, I think about weird things like that. And you know what? People are stupid. Because people need to read more, honestly. They need to read more. And see, people think I'm stupid because I got this redneck accent, whatever country, but they don't know that I actually know a lot of shit. But it's like, people didn't know that back in the day that priests could fuck. They used to be allowed to have sex.
Mm-hmm. It was only the ones that took the vow of chastity or whatever.
Yeah, I said this the other night. Maybe it was on Drunken Pez or something. I don't remember, and people were like, I don't think Pimp's correct. No, motherfucker, I'm correct. That's like when Jeff asked Shibisky what Black Wall Street was. I explain it in my own redneck country way. Like, there's a bunch of black people that were business savvy and had successful, and white people hated it, and they burnt the fucking city down. That's the way it happened. Now, I think Shibisky needs to go read the real shit and not listen to me, because I don't explain it the best, but that's pretty much what happened. Bunch of racist motherfuckers killed a bunch of successful black people. See, and the reason that was because they thought back then that black people were dumb and beneath us. Then they realized, hey, these motherfuckers may even be smarter than we are. Let's kill them. And you know what's even sadder? They're still thinking like that. And so...
Oh, God. I mean, just because we're on the subject, I saw a video Vosh posted this morning of a cop shooting an unarmed black man in the back 7 times. Literally followed him in arm's reach to his car, had his hand on the shirt. If he wanted to apprehend the guy, he could have tackled him into the car, thrown him to the ground. No, not to say that that's, whatever. I mean, if you want, there are other ways to stop this guy than following him all the way to the car, letting him open the door of a SUV where his children are sitting inside, and yeah, literally just 7 times in the back, in the car in front of his kids. At the time of the upload of the video, the man was still alive. I don't know if he 7 shots in the back.
Yeah, and, make sure you guys share this, and if you tag me on Twitter with your share, I will retweet your tweet. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, yeah, it's just it's fucked up, man. Right in front of the guy's kids, and people started protesting, and rather than arresting the officer who did this, they they issued a curfew. So, in other words, they're probably gonna start beating people with batons around 8 or 9 o'clock tonight.
Yeah. Well, did you see that one where they went on the porch of these black women and they fucking tased her and shit?
I didn't see that.
Yeah, they were on the porch, not bothering anybody, and and they just grabbed her and basically threw her in the bushes or something, and then fucking shocked her ass. It's just getting. And people are like, well, you don't know it's necessarily because they're black. Maybe not. But it's also, I think it is because they're black, a lot of it. But it's also because we militarize the police, right? It's like I respect soldiers, I do. But making police officers out of veterans is not a great idea. It's not, because they're taught to kill, to destroy. And that's what they're supposed to do. Police officers are not supposed to have that mindset. It's protect and serve.
I kind of disagree with that, though, because one thing that the military does teach is discipline, and a lot of the cops that are doing these shootings and shit are more like the bullies who just took the job because they couldn't do anything else in high school. You know what I'm saying? Like, there were bullies in high school.
Hey, you're not paid to disagree with me, by the way.
I'm not particularly paid at all, but yeah, I'm just saying. I've received some.
You are.
Okay.
No, I understand what you're saying. I do. Missy her shit must have come early.
She ate Taco Bell last night.
Yeah, she had a little Taco Bell. But no, I do understand what you're saying. That's a good point.
And Lola Bohemia brings up a good point too, because PTSD can cause people. Yeah, people with PTSD in general should not be police officers. And a lot of people with PTSD were in the military. A majority of people with PTSD got their trauma from the military. So yeah, in that aspect, I agree with it. But
Action Puddles, you are wrong. They're not trained. Police officers are not trained to kneel on the neck. They're trained to kneel on the lower back, if I'm correct. I may be wrong, but I thought they were trained to kneel on the back, not the neck. But I could be wrong.
Could be a department thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did it there in that bumfuck town or whatever. I don't know.
It's fucked up. However, it is
fucked up, man.
Yeah, it's so fucked up. Shibisky should be a police officer. Barney 5 2.0.
Yeah, I can finally bully people like I've always wanted. This is awesome.
Dude, there's nothing.
Pimp, did you know that people who live in hunter and gatherer tribes around the world, like in the Amazon, Papua New Guinea, and parts of Central Africa, have greater cognition than the average person living in agrarian or developed world lifestyle?
Well, no shit.
I knew that. I know that because I hang out with those people all the time. I go to New Guinea on the weekends.
Well, it makes sense because they're actually using those things more.
I did not really know that, but yeah, it does make sense.
They're constantly on the alert, hunting and doing crazy shit.
Yeah,
just sitting around on our couch watching Family Guy.
Family Guy. Wait a minute. The Nagini tribes are watching Family Guy? What?
No, I'm saying we're just sitting around on the couch.
Oh, okay.
While they're going around, killing people,
or listening for larger predators and shit.
Yeah,
killing for a fact they don't watch Family Guy. They like Law and Order SVU, the New Guinea tribes. Yeah. And they occasionally watch Love Island on CBS. Oh, fuck. Sorry for being late. Actually got sleep for the first time in several days. Well, you're still late. You're not here. You just timing the goddamn chat thing. But okay.
Yeah, no, I get that, man. That back pain sucks, dude.
Yeah. Back pain sucks.
I get that.
I get your butt.
There he goes.
So, anyways, I think Nick's about to join us.
I'll be joining in just a moment.
Whoa.
That
was too close to your mic, Nick.
Yeah, it's on my phone.
Stop that.
I'll be joining shortly.
I will beat you to death with a baseball bat. I'll G-Man your ass. Oh my goodness. I can't believe he said that. Anyways, just looking at Missy's breasties gives me back pain. Okay. Go. Looking at her breasties gives me crotch pain. Okay.
I like how Nick joined us just to tell us he's going to join us in a minute. Hey guys, I'm here to tell you I'm going to join you. Okay.
That's kind of like you coming in and saying, "Oh, I'll be right back. I got to get coffee." Well, why don't you just get your coffee before you fucking join?
Yeah.
Because people yell at me when I do that.
No, we yell at you because you come in and go get your coffee. Make your coffee before the show.
Look, Shabisky, we're going to yell at you. Get used to it.
But anyways, remember, guys, tomorrow we've got Hell Bent coming on. Also, we've got Skep Talk Live, so that should be a good show. Haven't had Hell Bent on in a while. I love the guy, man. He's got that voice. That, hey, everybody. It doesn't sound nothing like that, but still. He's got a really deep... But Missy needs to quit eating fiber so much. Okay. He'll be in just a moment. Moment happened. He's not here.
Well, I guess a moment is relative and open to interpretation.
Any word on King Cobra coming on, Pimp? No. We are in talk. I think Missy's in talks with King Cobra to come on the show. We want Cobes on because we want him to pull that shirt off and flex.
Hell yeah.
Well, we are in talks with Cobes. Cobes is a lolcow that you can actually enjoy. He really is. He doesn't say anything like G-Man used to be kind of a lolcow that people just, it was kind of entertaining until he went full on bigot Saturday night. Now people are on the same track as me now, like, fuck that guy, you know? Because, yeah. So Cobes is all right. Cobes is entertaining at times. There's some lolcows that are cool, and then there's bad people lolcows. There's good people lolcows and bad people lolcows. I mean, you know, Jared Genesis is a bad people lolcow because he said he wants to fuck 10-year-olds. G-Man is a bag because he's a fucking bigot. When you say you'll beat trans people to death, and because just because he said I didn't say kill them, you're beating them with a fucking baseball bat. You're throwing them off a fucking out of a window and setting them on fire. Yeah, that shit that's probably gonna kill them. I'm not a lolcow, John Morgan. You are. I'm a fucking legend. Let's get that shit straight. I'm a fucking legend, bitch. I'm like Bruce Lee. I'm on the same fucking levels as Genghis Khan. No, wait a minute. No, I'm not. Genghis Khan's bad.
Dude, that is a bad guy.
He's a bad guy. Genghis Khan was pretty. He was bad. He was really bad. You know about Genghis Khan, Shibisky? Nope.
He's probably related to him.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's a good chance. That dude,
he
planted a lot of seeds.
He raped a lot of women. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
You may be his great rape child.
What do you think,
Awesome.
Missy? Do you think Shabisky's Genghis Khan's great rape child?
Definitely.
Definitely, she said.
You okay, Missy?
Did the shit come out straight?
Your inhaler.
You need to
How
stop
do you
eating
use
so much.
those things? You shove it up your butt and
No, you
Wow.
put it in your mouth and you puff
oh,
it.
okay.
It's like huffing.
You're huffing stuff over there, Missy.
Albuterol.
I don't know what kind of crazy drug that is, but you need to stop, Missy. Okay, this is becoming a problem. All right. Trying to run a show here.
Beardshire. I think it was like 70% of people have his genes or something like that. Yeah, it was pretty gross because he went across like the lands and just raped people.
Fucked it up.
Literally. Have you ever? I can't believe you never heard of Genghis Khan.
No, I have. I've heard what you just said too. I've heard that. I don't know if that's a fact, but I've heard that said that like 70% of us are related to him, something along the lines of that.
There's a good chance that we may have a little bit of his blood. It was like 5 to 15%. John Morgan said. Well, it was probably different because John Morgan thinks he knows shit, really don't know a goddamn thing.
Yeah, he doesn't know nothing.
Yeah.
Idiot.
He knows how to say pedantic. Woo woo. Fuck you.
And pedestrian.
Pedestrian and pedantic. He likes the P words. He's up to P's in the encyclopedia. So
next month it's gonna be redundant.
Yeah, tomorrow's redundant.
I can't think of another one.
Wasn't there like a word of the day on Sesame Street? He just continued that legend.
Yeah.
John Morgan's word of the month. This month it's pedantic and pedestrian.
Oh, I tell you, that is a good segment for Shibisky from now on. Shabisky's word of the day. You have to go into like encyclopedia or what is it? A Thoris word? Now I can't say. Thesaurus, yeah. You have to go and find a word, and you have to explain the word. Give us the definition of the word every day from now on. You have to do it. It starts tomorrow, so you better have us a word, Shibisky.
Okay, find a word.
Yeah, Shabisky's word of the day. But you got to know the definition. You got to know about what it means and everything.
You got to give synonyms and use it in a sentence.
I was gonna say use it in a sentence. There you go.
Yeah.
I don't know. That sounds like a lot of work.
It's a lot of work to read.
All you gotta do is crack open a dictionary. Jesus.
It's one word, not even go to thesaurus. Go to Google. Look.
Yeah. Just Google.
Is it okay if I click the button so Google reads it for me?
No, you
Pretty sure
have
there's
to
a
read
button
it.
for that. When I do.
John Morgan said he's got to know the etymology. I can't even say that fucking word. Etymology. Etymology.
Now, John.
For etymology.
Now, John, you know that Shabisky doesn't even know what etymology means. Come on. Oh, wait. That could be your first word, Shabisky. What is etymology?
I don't know. Let me look it up.
There you go. Start now.
Y'all saying it wrong. It's etymology.
Etymology.
How about etymology or whatever? I'll figure out later.
Etymology. History of the formation of the word, Shab. That's
You want what? Fuck.
It's the history of the formation of the word.
Ah, okay. There we go.
Shabology. Shabology.
Yeah.
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 Anyways, we gotta do that tomorrow. From starting tomorrow, you gotta do that.
I guess.
No, it ain't no goddamn guess to it.
Turning this into school.
What do y'all call me? Boss, bitch, because I am the boss.
Oh, damn.
I just
Boss bitch.
call you that to make you feel better about yourself.
Beat your ass, made me feel better. How about that? How about that, homie?
Yeah, dirt.
Am I allowed to say homie?
I think so.
Yeah, I don't think that's wrong.
Shibisky, what's your favorite 98 degrees? Ass puddles.
Popcorn. That song. That's my favorite by 98
That
Degrees.
song by them? I don't know. No,
I don't even know what 98 Degrees is.
it's a boy band from the 90s.
There we go.
If I heard one of their like
There he is.
her
You can go back
recognize.
to bed and try that again.
What's up,
sir?
Everyone say hello to Nick.
Yep.
Or as
Me
I
and
like
my-
to call them, the walking hangover.
No, this is
Yeah, this way.
this
That way.
is pure
Down there.
spinal fucking fusion going on.
I hate you,
wow.
bud.
Oh yeah, I think like the first night's real sleep I've had in a week, pretty much last night.
Well, I'm glad you got some rest.
Well, I'm glad you guys just bombed into wake me up. And
Yeah.
hey, listen, buddy, we heard you were having a tough time. We heard you got some rest. We just wanted to call you and remind you you agreed to do something while you were high on painkillers.
We just said get your ass in here.
Oh yeah. No, Jables he's like, yeah. So you're supposed to be on Pimpmunk's show. Why the fuck are they calling me? I'm like, oh.
I didn't call Jables. I posted in the general chat in your Discord and added you.
I
and
might
said,
be paraphrasing here.
I don't even know what the fuck Jables is.
Oh.
No, I just posted in your Discord like, "Hey, silly head, you're supposed to be on Skype."
Apparently, I know this person, but I can't remember him. So
You know, like I'm. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe she's even streamed with Billy a couple times.
who?
Who is the she?
Lola.
I was talking about Jables.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah, so you do know
I
him.
thought you were talking about Lola. You do know Jables too.
I do.
You sound so familiar.
Who the fuck is he?
He's your best friend, dude.
Oh. No, I killed him.
You talked to him like a year ago.
He's your uncle. You don't remember
I
the
killed him,
family
too.
reunion?
Uncle Jables.
I had one uncle and I killed him.
Oh, damn.
He tried
He's
to eat
back. No, he's back with a new
my- He tried to
identity.
eat my sandwich.
Yeah, he's back with a new identity. This is like the worst daytime TV you've ever heard of. But yes, he's back, and
Okay.
he's been lurking out your window, watching you smooch with your pooch.
Ooh.
Oh.
Well, it's a cute pooch, so I mean, I think anyone will watch him smooch.
Yeah, well, the pooch is actually trying to eat my goddamn pants right now.
Oh, I see. So you
Oh.
killed your uncle for eating your sandwich, but eating your pants is fine.
Yeah.
Checks out.
The other night, dude, I was sleeping right and I had my face kind of hanging off the bed, and the damn puppy jumped up and bit my goddamn nose as I was sleeping.
She said, "Wake the fuck up."
Yeah, it hurt.
You've been training it wrong. I mean, that's all I can say, Pimp, is like clearly you need to stop training it to bite your nose off in your sleep. What did you think would happen?
Yeah, so we gave Shabisky a new thing. Every day from now on, starting tomorrow, Nick, he's got to come up with a new word. He's got to go into the dictionary or whatever and find a word. He's got to give us the definition, use it in a sentence, give us the history of the word. We're trying to smarten the boy up.
I got to be honest, this remote learning thing, I don't know. We just need to reopen the schools if this doesn't work.
I need to go back to school. I haven't even graduated middle school yet. They're holding
So
me back.
what's today's word then, Shab?
Well, you can do it now if you want to.
Thesaurus.
I thought we agreed it was etymology.
Now,
Did we just do that?
he said it was thesaurus. Okay, now tell us about thesaurus.
Okay, hold on. Let me Google.
What is a thesaurus?
I'll give you a hint real quick.
What a thesaurus is.
It's not a dinosaur. Okay, good.
Oh, thought it was the flying one.
Yeah.
Fuck. All right, never mind. I got this all wrong.
Did you really just say you thought thesaurus was a pterodactyl?
Well, yeah.
I think that's a pretty liberal use of the word. I think that was more of just a casual kind of guess. It's like, what is a thesaurus? Is it
The flying one?
the flying dinosaur?
If one of them big lizards that used to fly to Earth.
Well, I don't have a high school diploma, but I have been on Skillshare lately, so sure, why not?
Hey, I stayed at a Holiday Inn Express last night, so.
Yeah, see, there.
I stayed at a Hotel 6, and they left the light on just for me. So go ahead, Shibisky. Tell us what a thesaurus is.
I just did. It's a flying fucking dinosaur.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. It's a little hairy too. I've seen them.
You know, I'm okay with this. I think we should give it to him, and we should redefine the word ourselves. Like,
Hey, that's a neat trick. Like, if he comes up with the wrong one, put it into the new Pimpmunk dictionary that you're making.
The Pimptionary, yeah, I can do that. Yeah, I am making a Pimptionary. Yeah.
Well, I mean, for fuck's sake, I mean, you might as well. I mean, what was it? Oxford English Dictionary. I think they added yeet, and I know that they redefined. Or it was them or Merriam-Webster, but somebody redefined the word literally to mean also figuratively.
Yeah.
So what's the point? This language is dead. Let's just we'll just use words as we like.
Well, I just create words like some that.
They really put yeet in the dictionary.
They're raping our dictionary. This is fucked up.
I'll tell you a word in my dictionary, in the Pimptionary, is some that. Give me some of that cake. Give me some of that sandwich.
No, Shibisky. They're not raping the dictionary. They're yeeting the dictionary.
Yeah.
I can even see I can see that.
Ruining it.
Yeah. The actual entry in the Pimptionary though. It's like some dat. An indefinite portion of something you won't.
Yeah.
See?
Yes.
We're doing English better than the English do it.
Yeah.
They invented the fucking language.
And Shibisky can put yeet in that thesaurus and throw it out the window and see if it'll fly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thesaurus, definition, noun, that scary fucker from Jurassic Park.
That's great.
It was kind of creepy.
See, now you got me on the show, and now look at what we're doing. We're remaking the English language from the ground up.
The ground. Yeah, the ground. There you go, the ground.
Yep, the ground.
The ground's a word.
Yeah, it's like, what does the ground mean? Well, that's the place what you put my corpse in after I fucking kill myself.
Bears. Bears.
What?
It made me think of that fucking that Saturday Night Live segment. I think
the Bears. Yeah, I got you.
Like, the Bears.
But you just started that. Nobody knew. I think I was lost there for a second. What the fuck?
I don't know.
I like the reminder too that Saturday Night Live It's not that they stopped trying; it's that they never really tried.
Yeah.
They're all high on cocaine and just being.
I miss the old Saturday Night Live. I mean, I don't think Saturday Night Live's been good in years.
Yeah.
No. I mean, well, I still remember when Will Ferrell started, like when that cast, and I remember like that. It sucked the first season with that new cast. It was just, it was just shouting off of screen at like I remember like there was like a 5.5 minute sketch of "Get off the shed," and I want to say maybe 10 at the time, and even then I knew it wasn't good.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, that wasn't the best cast either, but Will Ferrell was pretty decent himself. There was a couple good, but
I was always partial to Mad TV and in Living Color more than.
I loved Mad TV. Yeah,
like those. Maybe it's just my generation, but I liked both of those more than Saturday Night Live. Because in Living Color was hilarious.
There was some great characters from that show.
It's iconic. It's Mad TV.
That's when Jim Carrey was kind of funny.
Mm-hmm.
You mean before he went crazy and thought he was a guru?
Yeah.
My favorite from Mad TV is Miss Swan. He gotta look like a man. He looked like
looking like a man.
I love Lorraine.
Yeah.
Well, I like when you look back at the original cast of Mad TV and then you see like all the different directions they went. Like, Artie Lang destroyed his face with cocaine.
Oh,
yeah.
You seen that nose?
Yeah, that nose is fucked.
Yeah, Brian Callen. He graduated to being the fucking what's his name? Chris D'Elia's sidekick. And I think he's got a little rape allegation against him now too, or something. But then you got Phil Lamar, who voices literally every every cartoon character in the goddamn universe.
Mm-hmm.
And Nicole Sullivan, who somehow maintained a gorgeous set of tits no matter how old she gets. So,
yeah,
you can only wish to be that lucky.
And what was that one chick, dude? Was she a Wayans? I'm not sure. Wasn't there a black girl on the Mad TV that was real hot? Had a nice.
Yeah. She was funny as fuck. Although I don't know if I've seen her doing shit since then.
Well, she was on. I know she was on Reno 911, an episode of that where she was like a dominatrix or some shit.
Oh yeah, no, she probably did guest spots.
Yeah.
I do love though how Deborah Wilson. Thank you, Bill.
Wilson.
Deborah Wilson. She was funny as shit.
Yeah.
I love how Brian Callen though, like basically graduated to being like a dollar store Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Fuck. Phil Lamar was the one who got shot in the backseat of Pulp Fiction. Like, if there's a career out there in entertainment that is underrated but worth being, I don't know, jealous of, Phil Lamar's got it.
Yeah. Yeah. Missy, what are you doing?
Tweeting out the stream again. To get more people in here.
You need to shave around your arms, Missy.
Yeah,
What?
you got hairy armpits.
I do not.
Yeah, they look like buckwheat having sex.
What's this? The hairy flying one.
Yeah.
Gotta zoom in on
And I
that
got a
pit.
freckle.
See what
Gotta
I
zoom
got?
in.
See, all you gotta do is say our armpits is fucking hair, and she basically gets naked for you.
How am I naked?
There's hair on your nipples. Let's see.
There's hair on your nipple.
Should definitely check that out.
You need to look.
All around the areola like that. Yeah.
Sure.
That was funny, Shab. You actually said something funny.
Thanks, Grandma.
I'm still running.
Yeah, fuck you, whoever you are. Whoever that was. We didn't invite
It
you.
was a ad, I guess.
Oh, get out of here, Ad.
Calm down, son.
Chase it off, Shab. Chase it off.
I got him. Get out of here.
Yeah, Missy seems like a dominatrix. Yeah, I've told you. I've told many. Y'all don't want to fuck Missy. Everybody acts like they want to have sex with Missy. No, they don't. You'll walk away with a limp and fucking, nightmares for life. You have sex with that girl. I'm telling you right now, she will fuck y'all up. You gotta be an experienced man. You want to step up in that motherfucker. You've at least had to been in 10 fights if you want to fuck Missy. I'm telling you right now. You've had to be in 10 street fights if you want to have sex with Missy.
She's probably gonna punch you in the nose.
She'll try to bite your nose off too.
You walk in her room, she'll have a fucking razor blade, some saran wrap, and lime jello, and it's all fucked up. I'm telling you, man.
And off to the side, just so you ask, there'll be a number 2 pencil.
Yeah, and some Tupperware. And you're like, what the fuck are we gonna do with the Tupperware? You're about to find out, bitch.
It's like, don't worry about the Tupperware, worry about the craftsman tools.
Yeah. Worry about the fucking power drill that's in the corner.
It's about what's going in the Tupperware.
That's why they say I'm a gypsy.
So fuck y'all up.
You rob people and then move on, and then just move without telling anyone?
Apparently.
They're like, those people are the champions of the Irish goodbye.
Somebody said 50 Shades of Tupperware. Yeah. What do you think about that, Shab? You think you can handle it?
Yeah, I fucked with Tupperware containers before. It's handle this.
Tupperware.
Yeah.
What did you do with the Tupperware container, Shab?
Unspeakable things.
Well, speakable.
Speakable, huh?
Involved a lot of poop and pee.
Oh, God.
Well, see, you went disgusting. Missy's not going to poop and pee in the Tupperware. She's going to do that in the bucket. That's got a picture of John Candy on it for some reason. I have no idea.
Shibisky doesn't even know how fucking works. You just learned a week ago that girls come. Shut up, John. Okay? You're grounded.
You grounded. Why do you ground people? You're not their father.
Yeah, I am. I'm Sheb Dad. Yeah.
He's not Shabibus, by the way. That's another thing he ripped off of me. I've been calling myself Pimpus Christ for fucking years, and all of a sudden he's Shabibus.
I've been Shabibus, okay?
Have you been Shabibus since 2015?
Read the Shabibus. Do what I say.
Because that's when I first started using Pimpus Christ was in 2015.
What's your dumb book called?
He was born Shabibus.
What's your dumb book called? Mine's called Shabibus.
The Shabibus. Ooh, that's fucking original.
What's yours called?
Mine's called the Bible, motherfucker, because I'm God.
Couldn't even come up with anything original. Oh my God. See, now the Shabibus.
Bible is the original, you dumbass. Look at you now. Look at you now looking stupid.
Nick doesn't look stupid, dude. Stop talking shit about him.
I mean, do you know who wrote the Bible, Shibisky?
J.R.R. Token.
A bunch
I thought it was Martin.
Martin
George R. Martin.
Yes, Martin Lawrence. Yes, Martin Lawrence. Martin Lawrence wrote the Bible. And it was the inspiration for Bad Boys 1 and 3. Not 2, though.
Yeah. Now, that was based on the Quran.
I went there, too, and I'm like, no. I'll leave it. Yeah. Oh, there it is. Good.
Yeah, fuck it, I'll say it.
That's a layup right there.
Yeah, layup. Man, I'm not too sure. I'm kind of... Because one of my favorite comedy movies is Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. And they're remaking it with Will Smith and who else was it? I forgot.
I don't care.
Kevin Hart.
You just, I mean, like, it was bad enough waking up with, like, searing fucking spinal pain, and now it's just gotten worse with that news.
Yeah, Kevin Hart. It's Will Smith and Kevin Hart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't like
Planes and Automobiles.
They're okay. I don't mind. I just don't really want them to remake that movie. Period.
I'm just wondering how they could possibly frame the two of them in the same shot, given that like Will Smith is the size of a tall man and Kevin Hart is the size of a small child.
Well, they did it with Steve Martin and John Candy.
Steve Martin's not a midget.
Cameras
my
can
God,
do
you know what?
amazing things. You know?
We should all turn to Twitter to get Steve Martin's opinion of what John Candy would think.
Yeah.
That's how it's done these days. Right? It's like, just like, actually, we should all hit up Steve Martin on Twitter and be like, hey, what do you think Pac would think about this remake?
You know Kevin Hart's going to be playing the John Candy role, right? I'm pretty sure.
I hope he's putting on the weight to really, you know, like, I hope he's going full method like Christian Bale did for The Machinist, only in the reverse.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Dude, I'll tell you what, I'm kind of shocked by something. I watched the new Batman trailer, and I was like, first I was like, no, not the dude from Twilight playing Batman, no. Then I watched the trailer, and I was like, this looks fucking good.
I don't like his suit, though.
You need to stop thinking of Robert Pattinson as the guy from Twilight, because he's
done a lot of good things.
Oh, he's a phenomenal fucking actor, and even he fucking despises that. But it's like, you know, there's money, and you know, he's
But
a
he's
young
still
guy.
the guy from Twilight.
Well, I think he's gonna kill the fucking role. Honestly, I think he's like, I think we need to put Ben Affleck on Suicide Watch.
Well, they should, because Ben Affleck sucks.
I think he's gonna do an amazing job as Batman. I just don't like the suit.
Well, I was talking with some folks in my Discord last night about it, and like, we were trying to think, like, all right, is this Batman going to be in like the same universe as Joaquin Phoenix's Joker? Because if so, there might be hope for DC after all.
Well, it did look kind of dark, though. It did. The trailer. Now, here's the thing. I'm not saying Robert Pattinson's a bad actor, but okay, manly actor is what I'm saying. Like, a manly man. He doesn't really.
You didn't see The Lighthouse, did you?
Nah,
The
yeah.
Lighthouse is pretty.
Fucked
that
up
was,
movie.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've
watch
seen
The
it or not,
Lighthouse.
to be honest
It's
with you.
black
I don't
movie.
think so.
It came out recently.
Yeah, it was him and Willem Dafoe. It was one of those, like, it wasn't exactly a sleeper. Yeah, but it's like one of those indie film darlings where, like, you watch it and you're like, the fuck was that? I love it, but I'm disturbed.
We should watch this on movie night.
Oh,
You
yeah.
you guys would trip out. Especially
Last night I did a
knowing
stream.
either.
Last night I did a stream, and we were talking about I was talking about the Batman stuff, and I threw out something there. I was like, what current black actor would be good as Batman? And some people agreed with me and some people disagreed with me, but I personally think Michael B. Jordan.
I don't like him as Batman.
Michael
He
B.
did not be Batman.
He blew it out of the water in fucking Black Panthers. What's his name?
Michael B. Jordan kills it in every role he's in.
Yeah, he's a great fucking actor, dude.
Yeah. I just don't see him as Batman.
But you see Robert Pattinson as fucking Batman.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then again, nobody believed Heath Ledger could do the Joker, and that was like one of the most iconic performances. Not just
it
his
is, but
career.
it's also because he died right after too. People.
Is that what made it great?
Yes.
It was great regardless.
That's what gave people that opinion, I believe.
No, it was great regardless. I loved Heath Ledger's Joker.
Well, I mean,
No, it was a good Joker, but now,
like, don't get me wrong, I like Joaquin Phoenix.
It was a different Joker. I do not put Dark Knight I put it as a totally different adaptation of the Batman, and I love it. It's my favorite. I love Dark Knight, but Jack Nicholson is the best Joker ever, and y'all can suck my dick if you disagree.
All right, well, thank you, Kanye. I'm gonna let you finish, but Jack Nicholson had the best Joker ever. There we go. Yeah, Mute the Bozo says Rob Schneider as Batman. Only if Adam Sandler directs it, and it's about Batman going on a trip to Hawaii paid for by Netflix.
Michael B. Jordan, Batman.
I tip my hat to Sandler because, like, especially like, so I saw Uncut Gems and I'm like, oh fuck, you are talented.
Yeah, right.
And then, well, he even said, like, he's like, if it gets snubbed at the Oscars, he's gonna make 8 more terrible Netflix movies just to punish everybody. And I figured out, like, the secret sauce there though is, you notice every one of Sandler's new films, Netflix films, it's all about, you know, it stars he and his friends and family, and it always takes place during a vacation to some exotic location. And I'm like, holy shit, you got Netflix to pay for unlimited Hawaii vacations.
But they said I didn't watch it. They say that new movie on Netflix is actually pretty good.
Yeah, Uncut Gems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
it
that's
is,
not
man.
that's not one of the Netflix movies.
Yeah, I
That's like
saw
a
it.
legit film.
Well,
yeah.
yeah,
Well, it's
but
a
it just
Netflix
got
film,
put on
right?
Netflix recently.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
no,
thought-
It was released in theaters, but it just recently got put on Netflix.
Yeah,
Oh,
Sandler
okay.
shit is like the do-over. It's like Rob Schneider and
Yeah, dude, that's a perfect example of what you're talking about.
Of movies put on Netflix, right? I was having a discussion about that new Cuties movie coming out. And the trailer and the description, ick, right? But then someone looked into it and said that it's a French film about how young dancers are being sexualized, like pressured to be sexualized with social media and
It's been happening for fucking
and how
ever,
they
though.
feel about it, you know? And then I got, I guess, corrected about that last night because someone looked into the actual director and he had over 600 11-year-old girls audition for the parts in this movie. And he's also the same director that's directed, I don't know if he's the one that did Kids, but he did a bunch of
Kids
French
was
movies
amazing.
that was like Kids, but he was casting 13-year-olds for 18-year-old parts. And he has like a history of doing this.
That sounds
But
very
now listen,
French.
I agree with whoever. Cuties is actually its message is anti-exploitation.
Yeah, that's what I thought as well, because that's what Honest Reddit told me that he had found out. And then last night, when I was on the Fab Fit and Geeky stream, Crazy Renee was the one that had looked into the actual director.
Well, Crazy Renee it gives you away. Her name's Crazy. She don't know what she's talking about.
She just
Well,
said she looked into the director and found that he had for some reason
But you
auditioned
brought up one of my
600
movies.
girls.
You just brought up one of my movies. The movie Kids is fucking phenomenal. That is a great goddamn movie.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, Chloe
also-
Sevigny catches AIDS and all that. And it's-
Yeah, dude, I love it when kids catch
But
AIDS.
apparently, one of the actresses, what's her name? The one that starts with an R, Rosaria Dawson, whatever her name is. I think.
Oh,
That
shit,
she
yeah,
was-
Rosario Dawson was in that. I keep forgetting.
She had just graduated 8th grade.
Well, she
When
fucking-
she filmed that movie,
well, now
she
look at
just
her. Now
graduated
she's
8th grade.
now look. She's like in a relationship with Cory Booker.
yeah.
You know, she's doing fine. I think we need to let more of these kids get exploited by weird directors because
It-
clearly
A lot of the like.
We
one
need
of
more
the
powder
guys
directors.
Overdosed. One of the dudes killed himself. Like a bunch of the original cast is fucked up though.
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah.
the kid who played Casper, I know he killed himself after the movie Black and White came out,
Yeah.
which was like that really like they were hyping it, hoping it to be like this like cultural phenomenon, and instead it was just like a garbage movie everyone forgot about. So then he just offed himself. And then Chloe Sevigny, she went on to blow what's his name in that movie Brown Rabbit.
And the main star, dude, he ended up playing a role in The Wire as a heroin addict.
I do like the movie Bully.
Yeah.
I don't know if I like it better than Kids, but I do like Bully.
But the Kids it's a well-told story. Now it is fucked up. Don't get me wrong. It's about kids having sex, catching AIDS, doing drugs, and kind of what I did as a kid. And apparently, what's his name here? Fucking just left. I'll be right back. Quit cutting your goddamn camera off. It fucks the stream up, homie.
Yeah, idiot.
I had Darren
Yeah.
Shabisky
No,
watch
we don't.
Bully. Yeah. Remind me
Yes,
what
did.
Bully
Bully.
is.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
I
remember.
don't
that's,
remember Bully.
The kids,
Wait, was-
they were having sex a lot and smoking, and then they were gonna kill the guy because he kept beating up the other guy.
Okay. It was a
Well, that
really
was-
shitty film, and yeah, I remember. They were mad at one of their friends. They all planned to kill him.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
they did,
yeah,
like
I
a
know
really
that.
shitty
It's
job.
not really a shitty film. It's not a shitty.
It's a shitty film.
I don't think so.
Well, you need
yeah,
to
but
watch.
I don't like it better than more than I like Kids. I like
But
Kids
it's actually,
better.
you do realize that actually happened, right?
Yeah, that started.
Yeah, but
Nick
the film
Stahl,
was
right?
horribly put together.
No, it's based on a true story.
Yeah, the guy.
And it's one of the films that actually kind of didn't fuck it up and actually told the story. Because if you read what happened, go back and read news articles, all that shit, it actually basically happened the way they told it in the movie. So it's
Still
not
a
really
shitty
fucked
film.
up.
That was a
Might
brutal
be
ass
the
murder.
best of them, and all the other ones were shittier, but it's still a shitty film.
Well, the murder scene in there, I do remember, was like, it was one of those things because you knew what it was building up to, but when it came, like the way they shot it, it was like ugly and real. And
Good point, Puddles. Dude from the Kids was in the movie. He was the one that played the guy that got him, said he was a badass hitman and all that shit.
Yeah.
He was in Kids. He was in the movie.
But I still like Kids more than I like Bully.
That's fine, but I disagree with Shabisky that it was a shitty movie.
Well, you're wrong.
Which I'm gonna be right because Shabisky doesn't know anything about movies. So there you go.
Well, everybody else.
You thought Monty Python was boring, so fuck off.
Wow, holy, for real?
What's the one film? What's the one film that Pimp hates on the Holocaust movie? He says is bad too.
Schindler's List fucking sucks.
Yeah, he says that sucks. So fuck him.
A meeting of the minds.
This is a mess of fascinating.
You just watched City of God too.
Good Holocaust
City of
film.
God
What's
was
The Pianist?
pretty good.
Yeah, that was really good.
The Pianist is a fucking good movie.
The Pianist is
I
a
like-
good movie.
I love how though, like, Holocaust movies are a genre. You know, it's like, oh, we need to watch a good Holocaust movie.
Yeah.
You know, one that's not so depressing, one with a happy ending. Like, oh, yeah, that one.
Oh, by the way, we fucked up here. Missy, it is the second hour. What do we do?
We eat, man.
That's right, we eat the man. That's how I tell you to give us money and you do so. In the description below, dumbass who doesn't know anything about movies has a Patreon. Don't give him anything. Missy has a Patreon with lewd photos.
Ooh, nude photos?
No,
oh,
not
shit,
nude.
I'm going over there right now.
Not nude, but lewd.
Oh.
She's like sucking
okay,
on a
sorry.
Coke can or some shit. I don't know. But anyway, give her money. Booleanenator, who's got even lewder photos. No, he does.
Yeah.
He's got a Patreon. Please give him money and give me my Patreon money because I got a huge belly. Anyways, and also there's a link to Streamlabs, PayPal, and I will give you my cash out. We need the tips, so please do it. Throw it, and I will suck your cock. Anyways, that's it. Tomorrow on the show, Hellbent and Skep Talk Live. Okay, good.
You'll be on time, I bet.
I bet.
I haven't met Hellbent yet. I'm excited to meet him.
Oh, you never met him? He's cool.
I've liked every appearance that he's had on DP, so.
He's been on the show before y'all was co-host. Couple times.
I think I remember that.
Yeah. Anyways, Shabisky, you suck.
What do I suck?
Oh.
Penis muscles.
But only for Patreon tips.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, I'm cool with that.
Just the tip.
Okay.
He likes
Yeah.
tips in his Gap.
Oh,
We talk about it a lot.
He shops at Gap.
So.
David Lynch is like a high quality Harmony Korine and Larry Clark. Interesting.
No,
See, look, you've become like, this is almost like your movie sucks at this point. This is like it's like a cheap version of Red Letter Media we've got going on here. I love it.
Yeah, I don't know. What the fuck? Damn it, baby girl. You gonna have. She keeps wanting me to put her up here, and then she jumps
Show her
down.
show how big she is now again, because she looks.
Everybody's, huh?
Hi, baby. What are you doing?
Come here, puppy.
What are you doing?
What is a cute pot?
What are you doing?
Don't
you got
get her.
itch on your butt?
Don't talk to my dog, Missy.
She's got an itch on her butt.
Turn it into a slut. Trying to slut his dog up. What's all the business with this one?
See, let me show you something.
You watch one French film and suddenly
You see that
they're
girl?
never too young.
You see that girl? Don't turn into that girl.
What are you doing?
Mhm.
Aww. Look at you. You love your daddy.
Yeah, this is
It's
like
gotten big.
She has gotten big. I could fit her in the palm of my hand a few weeks ago. There she goes.
She like doing good with potty training.
Hell no.
Oh shit,
no.
that sucks.
She's shitting there goddamn where.
Ah.
You set out pads? Like piss pads and shit?
Oh, you know what she did? That day she walking around with a pad in her fucking mouth.
They do that, man. They do that.
Got it. She was being a vicious puppy and destroying this pet. She needed to kill it.
So here's the deal: she'll pee on the pad. She will not shit on the pads.
Yeah, I mean, at least my dog was the same way, and I just told myself, well, fuck it, like.
I remember, I used to have a dog when I was potty training him. He would shit right beside the pad.
Yeah, my dogs. I don't know what it is about it, like, but yeah, I just was glad that well, at least the shit isn't wet usually.
Then Shibisky grew up.
I had a dog. She was a pit bull named Foxy, and she was potty trained. She was great, except if you made her upset while you were sleeping, she would shit in front of the door.
Yeah.
That's fucked
probably
up.
Like you take her out like before you go to sleep. Like you make she went potty before I went to bed, so I know she didn't have to shit. Like I only slept for like 6 hours at that point. Like you don't have to shit again. And if she ever did have to go to the bathroom, she would come and wake me up.
Yeah.
She only did that if she got in trouble for doing something she wasn't supposed to do, and she got mad that I yelled at her because she was a prissy bitch.
When we first got that French bulldog, she was neglected and shit. She was full of fucking worms, and because they kept her in a fucking
Here's my other
and a hamster cage. Oh, but yeah, these redneck assholes literally kept this dog in a hamster cage because they didn't want to take care of it because it shit everywhere, but it had worms. Like a $50 to $100 fix depending on where you go. But yeah, dude, we took this dog in, but it has incontinence issues or whatever for months because of the fucking literally full of fucking worms, swole belly. Like we thought the dog might die. Anyways, months later, I'm sleeping with it in my bed, and I wake up with a shit like literally inches from my fucking head.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Talk about a mad
on your
motherfucker.
head.
Dude, that's all I could say, but I move around in my sleep, so I was one good
You ate the
away.
shit.
Dude.
I had
Did I eat it?
I had found a little kitten in the middle of the road. Just in the middle of the road. No, she like little
Just start
thing, maybe
yelling
only
at
like
it.
5 weeks old.
Get on the
I
fucking road,
Can't
bitch.
drive.
No, I took her home, and you could tell like her belly was all swole up. So I took her to the vet, got her like medicine for worms. I was syringe feeding this kitten every fucking hour, and one morning I woke up and you could smell something disgusting, and she had passed away at like the end of my bed and pooped everywhere.
You killed
And
it.
died.
Why'd you smother that cat?
Didn't. She was sick.
Well, you said with a syringe. Was it heroin in the syringe?
Oh, the little kitten's fucking syringes that you used to feed them, like bottle syringe feed a kitten.
You gave that cat heroin.
Yes.
You made that cat. You put that
I got
cat
that
in
cat
Shabisky's
hooked and
lifestyle.
made the cat a junkie.
Mitch Hedberg that shit.
I used it as my test
Mitch,
subject
oh,
because I was
fuck,
running a
dude.
meth lab
I
in my
love Mitch
basement.
Hedberg. God damn, he was great. Fuck, man, he was awesome.
Well, I love hearing the stories too, but everyone's like, Mitch, you got to stop doing heroin. It's going to kill you. And he's like, I know, but I love it. So,
I
no.
love it. Yeah, the way he talked was so fucking awesome. Hey, guys. He just said, I love that motherfucker. Yeah. Oh, if you don't know who Mitch Hedberg is, he's a dead comedian. He was a great, like, one-liner comedian. None of his shit really made sense, but he made it make sense.
I don't have a girlfriend, but I do know a girl who'd be really upset if she heard me say that. It's funny too, because for all of the more like shocking or like edgy boundary pushing comedians out there, you revisit Mitch Hedberg's shit and you realize, like, yeah, it's just nothing but goofy one-liners.
Fun goofy. That's what he was. He was fun goofy.
You could play it for kids and they'll probably think it's hilarious, and they'll be like, he's funny, and you'd be like, he's dead from heroin.
Yeah, like that line right there. He said, "I used to have a drug problem. I still do a bit, but I used to also."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was funny as hell. It was just great, man. It was fucking great, dude.
It's one of a kind too. I mean, there's like, you
It
see
was
some
one-liner after one-liner and never
Yeah.
missed a beat. It was like boom, 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 boom.
Well, funny thing I heard though is like between the hair and like he was always wearing those glasses too. Like he loved performing, but apparently he would like perpetually have sort of stage fright, which is why like he's always kind of head down, kind of like make his joke. When people appreciate it, he would be like, "Oh fuck, oh shit." And I remember like one of his CDs, like, "If anybody wants to talk to me after the show, I will be fucking surprised."
That's a good one.
Yeah, it was fun.
That's
When
hilarious.
I was a boy, I lay in my twin-sized bed and wondered where my brother was.
Yeah, there's nothing like that now anyway either, is there? Like he came and went, and there's been like nothing like him ever since.
Yeah, it was not. I mean, here's some of the quotes. Like, my friend said, "You know what I like? Mashed potatoes." I was like, "Dude, you got to give me time to guess." It's just stupid.
I saw an advertisement on TV the other day. It said, "Forget everything you know about," what is it, like the reclining mattresses.
Yeah.
And then they went and told me a bunch of shit, and I forgot.
Hey, he said, "I'm against picketing, but I don't know how to show it." Here's one. I like rice. Your husband or something. It was just shit. Yeah, I have a vest. If my arms got cut off, it would be a jacket. I'll read one more. The thing that's depressing about tennis is no matter how good I get, I'll never be as good as a wall. Oh, I loved him.
Dogs are forever in the push-up position.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, it was just goofy fun.
There's that one. I mean, like we really don't have many comics like that right now, though. I
don't think there is any out there like that now.
There's this one British comic. I caught his Netflix special like a few months back. He's got like his bit is he always like seems like peppy and optimistic, and he's just talking about he and his brother. He's like, my brother's the worst. We were in America one time in New York, and there's a sign, it says if you smell something, the worst thing you can do is nothing. For gas leaks. And I thought to myself, and I said to him, well, you could light a match, and he's like, you could fuck a dog.
That's like Ron White, dude. People don't give Ron White enough credit.
Yeah,
Well, that's because he hitched his wagon to that stupid blue-collar comedy bullshit.
Yeah, but he's a fucking comedic genius, man.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, one of my favorite jokes he did was simple, but it was to me it was fucking hilarious. Where he's talking about he bought a van, right? And then his brother-in-law come up with like a Porsche. He was talking about, I can do this in my Porsche, I can do that in my Porsche. He just looked at him and said, well, I can fuck your sister in my van.
I think one of my favorite lines from Ron White had to be like, so I was drinking, and the next morning I woke up and somebody had shit my pants.
Yeah. Yeah. He's great, dude.
Well, I think the problem is though, because he hitched his wagon to the blue collar comedy tour, and so he's like he's an actual intelligent comedian.
Yeah.
And then he's going up against like dipshits like Larry the Cable Guy and Jeff Foxworthy.
Yeah, but now in Jeff Foxworthy defense, the most selling comedian of all time. So I mean,
it's a dumb comedy. It's appealing to the fucking dumb rednecks.
Well, that's the thing, though. Is so like you see Ron White, so like and I don't want to say there's real or fake comedy fans.
You're not a dumb redneck.
But people
what
He's dumb as heck.
Well, like Ron White, he's like almost like alt comedy. Like he almost belongs on a like a set with like Ari Shaffir or something like that. But the thing is that scene never really went for him that big because he was associated with blue collar comedy.
I got you.
Blue collar comedy
you're
people,
right.
he was too smart for them.
Yeah.
So like they'd laugh and they'd be like, haha, "That's funny. He talked about drunk driving. I like that."
Yeah. Yeah, he was way past. I mean, yeah, he was way above the audience that he was playing to there. Yeah, that is facts.
Yeah.
I mean,
I do like the tater salad joke, though.
I got arrested for drunk driving. Because they were profiling though. They were pulling over everyone driving down that sidewalk.
Yeah, that was crazy. And I like the one we were talking about the death penalty in Texas. He's like, everybody's trying to stop the death penalty. Texas put in an express lane. It's fucking crazy. But yeah, I agree that he was way too good for that audience. I mean, because they just didn't understand his comedy, but because they like Larry the Cable Guy, you know, which was bad. That's
horrible.
Bad.
No, it's garbage. I can't blame dude for like, you know,
hey, he made a living.
That, but fuck me, like, yeah, it's just like y'all ever eat peanut butter.
Yeah. I respect his hustle. Don't get me wrong. I respect his hustle because he doesn't act like that.
See?
Because that's a character.
Y'all ever eat peanut butter?
It's a character because Larry's actually an intelligent guy.
Oh yeah, well his character's dumb as fuck. That's the issue.
His character's dumb as fuck. Yeah. And he, you know, I think if he would have came out as himself and not the character, he probably could have been better. Probably. And I don't like Here's Your Sign guy that well either. Which he's better than Larry the Cable Guy in my opinion.
Billy
who was that guy? Billy
Engvall.
There was another guy?
I thought Jeff Foxworthy was here.
Yeah. The blue collar comedy tour of Shabisky was basically like comedy, but for country people.
Yeah, I know that was on Comedy Central and stuff.
It was a successful tour. I mean, it was a very successful tour.
Who was the fourth guy though?
It was Jeff Foxworthy, Bill Engvall, Larry the Cable Guy, and Ron White.
Yeah. Like I'm tempted. I always keep thinking that. Who's that guy with the puppets?
Jeff Dunham.
Yeah, that's that fucking garbage act. I always thought that was part of it, but I mean, weren't they? Well, they were trying to do they were trying to do like a white trash version of the Kings of Comedy because they had who did they have? Because you know, yeah, I mean Kings of Comedy. I'm trying to remember. I want to say Patrice, but I know it wasn't Patrice.
Bernie Mac was in there.
Yeah, Bernie Mac. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Oh, you talking about the Kings of Comedy? Bernie Mac, Steve Harvey. I can't think of that one guy in Cedric the Entertainer.
Yeah.
Not Dave Chappelle. Fuck, what's his name?
I love how we're all on the internet and we're trying to remember things like. Well, because I think Kings of Comedy that came out first, I believe.
Yeah, it did come. It came out first.
Yeah, and then the Blue Collar Comedy Tour came out afterwards because it was like trying to it was D.L. Hughley, Steve Martin, Steve Harvey, Cedric the Entertainer, and Bernie Mac. Which that's a pretty fucking hefty lineup right there.
Paul Zigo's not a comedian, John Morgan. You dumb fuck.
He's just trying to fucking be pedantic.
He's a pedestrian.
Is that background noise from you, Missy? A little bit of
probably.
Now Paul Zigo is funny though. Don't get me wrong, he is very funny.
I'm sometimes surprised though, but also kind of grateful. More like you don't see more YouTubers attempting stand up. Like I know Chris Reagan tried. Yeah. He went out for an open mic a couple times.
Yeah, he needs to stop that.
Yeah, and then technically, Pam, everyone has stopped doing open mics. There are no open mics. Yeah.
Well, you're gonna be seeing. Well, you were going to be seeing some shit from me, but that got canceled.
Yeah. Fucking remember, I caught Dankula did a
Yeah. By the way, I think Chris Ray Gun is funny. He's a friend of mine. I know him, and I'll just fuck you with him.
Oh, well, I mean, when you said that, 'cause I mean, I didn't know. I'm like, oh, did he decide like it wasn't for him or something? Because
No, I was joking. 'Cause I know Chris. He's a good guy.
well, I imagine. I'm like, it kind of surprises me sometimes that for all the funny people on YouTube, that more don't actually try actual comedy, and then it's like,
Yeah,
well, I can see why though too, because bombing in front of an audience is
different.
You gotta have like, it's not even about having thick skin. You have to have the right mentality, because it's like, it's like paying your dues.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's gonna happen too. But there's a like Paul could probably do it. They gave me an opportunity to do it at DP meetup one time in LA, but they didn't tell me they were gonna do it, and they came to me after I was really, really drunk and high. And I can't do anything when I'm really, really drunk and high. And I was like, nope, not gonna do it.
There's got to be a couple who've actually tried their hand at comedy. I mean, although I got to say, I think it would probably work better, for a YouTube personality to like go and learn stand up than it would be for like, because I've noticed not everybody is fucking Andrew Schultz there.
Yeah.
Like that guy can bring comedy to YouTube, but then I've been seeing, like, especially during the lockdown, the first like few phases of, hey, it's a virtual Zoom call comedy. It's like, doesn't work.
Yeah, some people don't, it doesn't fit. Oh, stop, baby. She's chewing on my damn cords. Abby's a fucking nut job.
She's a baby.
No, she's a goddamn devil.
She's just bored. She's a baby.
You're bored.
Just wait until like Sunday when Pimp has a kid and it's gonna be.
Oh, I'm gonna punch that fucker.
Bam, bam, bam! Quit shitting on the floor. You did that, Daddy. Bam! Stop pointing out what I did.
Pimp uses pulls out at the same time. And Pimp ain't having no goddamn kids. I apologized to my mama a long time ago. I know you want to be a grandmama, but it ain't happening.
Oh, you broke that woman's dreams.
Nope, no. I don't want to fuck a child up. I'll be honest with you. I am too goddamn crazy to be a daddy. And that's just facts, dude. My mind is fucked up. I have that kid beating people up, stabbing people, shooting people. I mean, my kid walk in the goddamn classroom like, y'all all can suck my dick.
You see your neighbor's got like, like new TV, like, go fetch that for me.
Yeah,
how?
Go get it.
Doesn't matter. Go get it.
Dude, unfortunately, they were family members too. God damn it. They had their kid at like 11 years old go and steal from Walmart where they could sell it to get drugs. It was fucking horrible, dude.
Sounds American.
It's very American.
Yeah, sounds great. I've been
American dream.
Shabisky stopped stealing though, so.
Well, I think it's funny because like I've been chatting with a number of like European friends, and I got a friend in New Zealand, and it's funny as fuck explaining what American culture can be like. Like, I fucked my back up, like, oh, why don't you just go down to the doctor and get it fixed? I'm like, that's not really what we do when we're poor here. We can't exactly do that, but like I got my guns. Guns?
Speaking of poor, I'm very poor and I'm not hearing money music. Shabisky's angry.
I'm pissed.
Tell Nick how pissed you are, Shabisky.
Yeah, I'm so mad, Nick. I'm gonna fucking break something.
It's so intimidating, Nick.
It's terrifying.
I'm pissed.
No.
Don't make me throw.
I feel like I need to call Homeland Security. Terroristic. I mean, but seriously, you guys need to keep Shibisky in his dabs, because otherwise, like, he's gonna get bored and have to read a book or something.
Ew.
Yeah.
Ew. No, don't make me do that, guys. That's disgusting. Tip, guys, so I don't have to read. That's dumb.
Tip so I don't have to read. Oh my god.
For every $1 you spend on Shibisky, a bookmobile gets its tires slashed.
Everyone give this stream a like too. I want to see 50 likes, damn it.
Damn it.
Or Missy's gonna grow hair on her nipples.
I can see there's three dislikes. It's like, hello, I'm guessing that was me.
No,
yeah,
that
about
was
the people that don't like Nick.
That was for me. Nobody likes Missy.
No,
There's
let's
three
remove
people.
this.
There's 3 people who don't like Missy.
Yeah, that's
They're all small tit bitches. No, I'm
tit
joking.
phobic.
I'm joking.
Phobia. Playground titties. They just make me scared. I don't feel comfortable around them. I get uncomfortably thirsty.
Well, since you act like that, it was probably dirt.
Wait, what? What did I do?
Who's pulling the Shabisky today? You're not talking much dirt.
I apologize. Listen, you know. Yeah, I actually
You had
know.
a
Maybe I
blowjob
plead the fifth.
listening? What'd you say?
Excuse me.
He
What?
said he
Dirt's
was
tired.
just listening.
Oh, thank you, Kind Nine.
That
Not
was
really.
fine. He's
I don't,
trying to
I
make
don't
you
really
feel
get
better.
those invites no more, though. So
They're trying to make you feel better
I feel better.
because everybody knows who the best guest on DP ever is. This
That's
motherfucker.
why they don't have me on no more. It's like it's intimidating. I understand.
You heard about what happened over the weekend, right?
No.
Oh, you know G-Man, right? You know who that is.
Okay.
Well, I was on DP Saturday night, and we brought G-Man on to fuck with him about something, and then he went full transphobic, talking about beating transgenders to death with baseball bats and setting them on fire and shit like that. And I went off on the motherfucker.
Good.
And he's a piece of shit. He went from a lolcow to just a pile of fucking
Well, this is the
shit.
thing. I mean, I've noticed this seems to be a recurring pattern in general throughout the YouTube world. Is that like, if you spend too long on a dipshit lolcow,
Yeah.
like eventually you find out they're a legitimate dipshit.
Yeah.
Whoopsie.
That's
And-
what kind of happened over the weekend. Because I've always even said this, that in a way I kind of was like G-Man because I have talked to G-Man about stuff other than religion, and he wasn't so bad. But after this weekend, fuck that.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I kind of notice it. Like, I'm friends with the Geek Room, right? And they are all, like, every episode, everything they seem to do and talk about these days is about Shanny, because they got themselves a lolcow. And to be honest, when I see that shit, like, if, like, it's just this repetitious, like, all right, time to make fun of this fucking moron thing, I lose interest. Honestly, I'm like, you know, what's the point? Is it the Shanny show now? Like, is DP
They do
like?
spend a lot of time on Shanny. I will say that, yeah.
Well, I see the same thing happen with G-Man, and I mean, you know, it was like the same thing with Chris Chan and shit. Like all these like fucked up lolcow people. Like, if that's gonna be the focus of a show, more power to you if it works, and clearly it does. I just don't understand the format myself. I'm like, why? How can you do that without getting bored?
Yeah, I understand. We don't do that here. We pick on Shabisky. He's my lolcow.
Yeah.
And,
Oh, he's a good sport about it. That's trick too.
yeah.
Also, he doesn't do anything to warrant wrath, which makes the wrath funnier.
He did kill 183 black people.
That was
And
It was
counting.
an accident.
he was in a fugue state.
It was an accident.
I had no weed.
And no weed, and I didn't
Ran out of
listen,
weed.
you know, they just happened to be black. They could have been any color. I'd have
Yeah.
murdered them. Yeah, I mean, I understand that myself. Withdrawal is a motherfucker, and sometimes people gotta pay for it.
Yeah. Yeah, but G-Man's a sack of shit. We'll establish that. So
That's a good word for Shibisky too. To look up for his first word, fugue. There you go.
fugue. Shabisky.
You,
See, I think y'all missing like a golden opportunity though. Instead of having him look up and learn words, have him just define them, and then you can build the dictionary, the Shab dictionary. It's like, what is fugue? What do you think fugue state means,
Don't
Shab?
make another thing for him to steal from mine.
I don't know. I figured out. He said pathological earlier, and I think that probably has something to do with being real smart at finding paths.
See,
My kids were
Brilliant.
trying to kill each other.
exactly what we need. This is what the English language needs.
I'm gonna figure out what fugue means.
That's
I'll
not what
think about it.
pathological means.
That's what it means, idiot. Okay. I just
What?
defined it right here, right now.
Somebody who can find path.
Really smart at finding paths.
Yeah. Pathological.
True.
It's at, you know what, dude? You nailed it. Fucking on the fucking nose with that one.
Yeah, he's the greatest.
God damn.
He's the stupidest.
He's the greatest.
Smart at finding.
Be specific. It's more about you're logical with your pathfinding. See, yeah, but you were close. It's a gold star. You can take a dab.
So that would make pathology the logic of paths.
Yeah. Are you saying it's not?
No, I'm not saying it's not. I find that amusing.
Shibisky, what's a botanist?
Somebody that works on robots.
I knew he was gonna say that. Okay.
Here's one. What's a radiologist?
People on the radio.
Yep, it's morning DJ. You got it.
Yep, that's a DJ.
That.
No, Shibisky, it's really not that.
Shut up! It's dab time. Okay.
I don't want him going away thinking that's what it is, and say it out in public somewhere, they're gonna hit him.
Yeah, no. A radiologist takes X-rays.
Ooh.
Do you know what X-rays are?
That's your ex. Somebody used to date named Ray.
Yep.
That's right.
Everybody's, people got their own preferences.
Ray's X.
Sometimes Rays are, Rays are the thing, I suppose.
Anyways.
Is it like a stingray?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. It's a
kind of fish.
The straight edge stingray. Don't drink or do drugs or nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a stingray that used to be part of Degeneration X.
Yep.
It's cousins with the Y-ray.
Well, you guys remember what was it? Fucking Beard Barian. So he's doing his Merry Maple Man thing now, and just had this whole walking around in the woods. He's like, well, we got ourselves some eagles, but beneath them are the beagles, and then there are the seagulls, and we go by the alphabet. Like, okay, here we go.
What? What is this? Who is this?
Oh, it's he used to go by Beard Barian. Is Canadian content creator. I love the dude. He used to he had a whole set and he had a whole costume, looked like a fucking barbarian. And then he got kind of, I guess, bored with that. So now he's Merry Mapleman, and he's like he's your cliche Canadian hiker who wants to show you everything there is to see. Then don't you want to come along? Then we got the eagles and the beagles and this, like, what the fuck is going on with you? Oh, nothing. I'm just having fun and trying not to kill myself. Oh, yeah, it's YouTube and life in Canada, I'm guessing.
I like that. It kind of reminds me of that Crime Pays but Botany Doesn't. If you ever seen that guy,
Yeah.
He walks around in like the desert or wherever the fuck with a New York accent, just talking about every single plant, just identifying everything. That's pretty cool.
Botany Doesn't. I like it.
Did you know what fucked me up recently? Was talking to Missy on the phone. That's what fucked me up, because she doesn't sound like she does on here. Her accent comes through on the phone, and it's like, it's just weird, dude.
I didn't know Connecticut had an accent.
Right.
I wasn't aware that.
Park the car.
An
Damn
accent.
Yankee.
The parkway.
Goddamn
It sounds
Yankee.
like you come from Boston.
You're a fucking Yankee.
I'm just gonna keep my New Hampshire mouth shut.
I bust out
I don't
laughing.
think
She
it
was like,
sounds
what
like
the
it
fuck
comes
you
from
laughing at?
Boston. Like, I don't say park your car.
Well, you do on the phone.
Well, it's funny because Connecticut likes to think it's part of New England, but everyone in New England thinks it's just a suburb of New York.
Actually, she sounded more like a Minnesotan on the phone. She really did say, Minnesota? And like,
Oh gosh.
Oh gosh.
Just got
That's
finished with
it. That's the way she sounded.
Just
And-
got
and I-
finished with
and
the
I
walleye there.
Yeah, and I busted out laughing on the phone.
Did you
She's
have
like,
sex with
"What
the
you laughing
man?
at? What you laughing at? And I'm like, this.
Oh
It's
yeah,
weird.
oh yeah, we had sex with the guys.
Oh gosh.
It's weird 'cause she don't sound like that on here. But I like, yes, she tries hard on here not to sound like it. But I guess she forgot she was talking to me, and she's like, "No, Pepe." I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Well, fun. I mean, shit. What was it?
It
Actually,
literally
well, not,
didn't do
no,
anything.
well, I mean, you guys remember Anna Hot Hearts, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, she's from Connecticut, and it was funny because she came up to visit a couple times. She'd be up here in Manchester, and we'd be out drinking, and she'd just hear the Manchester accent, which, like, if for a primer, think of like Adam Sandler when he's playing a retarded guy, right? He didn't make that up. There are people here who talk like that, and there's these guys like, oh my god, dude, oh my fucking god. Like, this kid, I was just like, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you, you understand? And she's sitting there laughing her tits off. I'm like, what is it? She's like, I didn't think it was this real, but it is.
That's what I mean. I don't do anything different. When I talk here,
Don't do anything different.
I don't.
Oh,
When I
no.
talk on here,
I don't
talk
do anything
exact the
differently
way that I
either.
talk on the phone.
Either.
No. When I'm on the phone, I talk, like a normal person, don't you know?
Don't you know?
I
Yeah.
don't say, don't you know?
Oh gosh.
See, you see how she said it? That was exactly what I talked to the
Yeah,
other.
I was making myself sound like that.
You made yourself sound like you're on the fucking phone too. And I
Well,
just busted out laughing. I mean, I just started
You can see what
laughing.
you got.
Well,
I'm gonna call each and every one of you. So you
I
can see
fall
that.
into that same accent whenever like I'm trying to like think of you ever see Letterkenny?
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
it. Oh,
Well,
God.
it's kind of goes like, well, y'all heard about Ginger then, right?
Yeah.
What? Ginger fucked an ostrich. I like- yeah. But you do that long enough, you end up just kind of slipping into some stupid like Minnesota shit. Because I worked in Minnesota once, and I remember I was out with like the work crew at this restaurant, and brand new to the state, brand new to the area. The waitress is like, "Oh, what can I get you?" I'm like, "Oh, well, I mean, what's good?" And she's like, "Oh gosh, you got to try the walleye." And I'm like, "Oh my fucking god, can you please say that again?" Like, she looks at me like, "What the fuck are you talking about? Please, just say that again." Oh gosh, you got to try the walleye. Thank you. I will try the walleye.
After that
What the fuck is
conversation,
walleye?
I imagine
The fish?
myself having sex with her, and she was saying, "Put that dick in me, don't you know?
Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh god, yeah, oh gosh,
I
yeah,
love
oh
you.
god, please.
I love that cock of yours, don't you know? That's a big cock."
I mean, it's like
Oh god.
it's like Seth MacFarlane's bit on Ted. He's like, I'm just saying, women from Boston are worse than women in other parts of life. They're like, oh my god, oh my fucking god, yeah, right there. Oh god, now I'm gonna go stuff my fucking face with Pepperidge Farm.
Pepperidge Farm.
Yeah. It's like there are some women who you just would rather not make noise, while you're banging them, just because.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Oh god! All right, there it's gone. It's gone. Sorry, honey. You killed my erection for at least 2.5 weeks.
Yeah.
The last
That's
time I picked a
terrible.
girl up at a pilot station.
Mhm.
Last time I go behind Walmart to get a date. Shit. Anyways, what you got to say, Dirt? You're high. You're really high, Dirt.
Hey, listen, I was up really late as well.
Yeah. We were up till like 4 a.m. playing Jackbox games.
Well, that's y'all's fucking fault, isn't it?
There
Yeah,
it is.
it's my
We were
problem.
being unprofessional.
Being, don't you know?
I'm gonna keep my mouth.
You were being
shut.
unprofessional, don't you know?
See, she does it too well. You know what I'm saying? She talks like that, y'all. I'm telling you, that's how she talks in real life.
I feel like that's pretty
What
good.
y'all hearing is the stage voice. Is what y'all hearing right now. It's the stage accent. That real
I
shit.
wish I could.
That real shit fuck y'all up, I'm telling you. Don't talk to her on the phone. It's a different
I've talked to Shab. Shab, do I sound like that?
On the phone?
Yes.
I've only heard you for like a moment on the phone, so I don't know. You've only like called to like wake me
She's
up.
like, fuck, you didn't help me now.
I mean, yeah, you totally don't sound like that on the phone, Missy. I agree with everything you said.
I will
Don't
say,
you know?
Don't
I
you
will
know?
say, I am Team Missy on this one because I think people sound different on the phone, but I imagine that they would sound just as different over this
No.
as they would on the phone.
Well, yeah, I mean,
No.
how many times does Two Guns like come into the stream and he's using his phone
different
to call into
microphones.
it,
Yeah,
you know, and he sounds like a completely different person.
Well, okay. Here's an example. I was talking to Red Eye and a bunch of them one night on Discord or somewhere, and I had a business phone call, and I thought I muted, and and then when I got back on the thing, Red Eye was like, "What the fuck was that?" I was like, "What?" He said, "You didn't sound like Pimpmunk. It was like a business thing." I was like, "Oh, because I was talking business." You know, this is a character, y'all.
You sounded like a literate person.
Yeah, it's like you can rage.
You sound like somebody who pays their taxes.
You
Which that's
sound
a
like
fucking
you
crime.
went to schools.
Oh.
First of all, I ain't paying no fucking tax. No, don't you know?
You sound like you got one of them fancy educations.
That was a horrible Southern accent.
I don't think
Can't
that
do
was
Southern. I can only do Minnesota.
See?
Yeah, see, it still sounded Minnesotan when you tried to be Southern.
Yeah, see, it was like, y'all, don't you know?
Yeah.
I'm fixing to eat some grits, don't you know?
Oh gosh, I'm made the collard greens, yeah. Oh, they're
Yeah.
great.
That's,
Oh
some,
gosh.
that's some good fried green tomatoes.
You know you need sugar on your grits there.
Oh, you get your ass whooped in the South for that right now, boy. I'm gonna tell you, they will stab you if you put sugar on your grits.
That's why I don't eat grits, because they're awful.
No, fuck you in the butt.
Listen, I've had grits a couple of times in my life since I've moved to the South, and I've never like had a bite of grits that was like, I'd like some more grits.
Well, you needed to die.
See,
It just, to me, it tastes like if you like took
Y'all
rice and
had
boiled
bad
it for
grits.
way too
Well,
long.
Wait a minute, did you eat instant grits?
Potentially, I think I've tried
Then that's your
IHOP
problem.
grits.
That's your fucking problem right there.
I think I had just cold risotto.
Well, that's not grits.
Might as well be. I mean, shit, but here's something like horrifying. Is when I came back up north for the first time after being down south. Well, so I discovered the joys of biscuits and sausage gravy with scrambled eggs. Naturally, you mash all that shit together and then just eat it like out of a dog bowl. Came back up, they had no fucking idea up here. I'm like, and then I realized something. I'm like, specifically New Hampshire, but New England in general. Like, what is the cuisine here? Oh, I eat fucking clam chowder, bud. Oh, okay, so yeah, it's just tasteless, like garbage food from the ocean. That's. And I found out New Hampshire, it's maple donuts. Fucking kill me. Like, take me back down south. Let me go to fucking Philadelphia, even.
in
to get those,
Connecticut, it's the apple cider donuts.
That's true, Ozzy.
Yeah,
I do not like
New
fried
England. We need to put shape charges around New England, sail it back across the fucking ocean, give it back to old England. Place sucks.
Yeah, no, that's right, Gage. I don't like fried okra. That is one Southern food that I can't deal with. I don't like it.
Why? I've never had okra.
Oh, you never had okra? Well, and a lot of people in the South call it okra.
Because they don't speak the English too well there.
No, it's because y'all don't know how to fucking talk.
Okra.
No, but it is. I say okra. It's not good. Well, I mean, it is to some people. Like, I would rather have, even if I don't eat it, but if I had to eat it, I would eat it fried, not boiled, because it looks like big long boogers boiled.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
nasty.
the same way. I've had it. It's not amazing, but I'll eat it.
Well, I mean, let's be honest. If you deep fry anything, it's typically comes out.
Y'all
Deep fried boogers.
Don't be hating because we got a better cuisine than y'all. Don't be hating because our
Deep
food.
fried
fucking
boogers does not sound like anything that is better than anything.
I've never had a deep fried booger, Missy. I'm sorry.
That's all I got out of that.
I see the majority of my southern
Okra's like a booger, and you deep fry it.
Well, the majority of my southern experience was in New Orleans then too. I also got kind of like I think that's like an unfair bar to set.
It is because New Orleans their food is so different, so many different cultures, and
except it's gonna be gone soon because hurricanes. And
oh no, dude,
virus.
it's crazy.
Are they both still like headed straight?
Well,
for...
one of them weakened, but another one's got strong. The other one got stronger. So
I know Paul Zigo tweeted something about it the other day.
Yeah, it's and now I'll feel some of the effects of these. I always do, but when it comes on our way, it's more of a tropical storm. Like when Katrina hit, right? We got hit hard because Katrina stayed on the ground a long ways. Yeah. And we got hit very hard. So I'll probably get tornadoes and shit this week in my area. So
I know one like projection that he had for the thing, like one had it going straight for like the Gulf Coast area and all that. And then one had one staying there and the other one looping up and heading straight for New England.
Yeah.
So
God, I hope it comes here. See, you got to keep in mind, I hate this place enough to where, like, I want shit like that because we wouldn't know how to deal with it. You can dump 12 feet of snow and ice on us up here and we're fine. You give us, like, a bit of wind and lightning and people just lose their fucking shit. I love it so much. So I want Manchester to be destroyed. So, I mean.
Damn.
Yeah.
We had, with the last storm that hit us, that was like hurricane tropical storm level, we had no power for a week. There were people without power for like 2 weeks. There were trees still falling down, taking out power lines 3 days after the storm had passed.
I love the expression on Pimp's face. It was like, "Oh, y'all lost power for a little bit, huh?"
I'm just saying that it's not built for it up here. They don't know how to handle 50 miles.
Well, that's like we don't know how to handle winter weather that well, so I understand. But now like tornadoes and shit like that, I've seen it. Man, power, fuck, dude, it's bad.
Y'all can hold my beer when it comes to hurricanes, though. Just saying.
Oh, yeah, you're in Florida.
Well, we laugh. We like it's a routine thing though. Anytime there's like snowfall somewhere like South Carolina, and they get like a little dusting, and everyone all of a sudden just crashes their car at the same time.
Yeah, there's like 50 car piled up.
It's hilarious because I live state above. And it's like that, dude. Like, it just snow, and there's nothing even on the roads. It won't stick, and people are fucking sliding off the roads, hitting each other.
You should see that when it happens in Orlando, Florida. That shit is hilarious. We got snow in Orlando once while I lived there, and it literally snowed for like 5 minutes. And of course it didn't stick because the ground is like 100 degrees or whatever. And, and and people were like, "Oh my god, we don't even have any snow plows." I'm like, "There's not going to be any plowing happening here."
Yeah. Meanwhile, like in New Hampshire, like I know my brother and his friends. One thing they like is when it starts snowing heavy enough to where people just get off the roads in general just to avoid the hassle. Like they got a nice open road. Oh yeah, they'll pull the e-brake and just spin the car several times going through an intersection just for funsies, you know.
Yeah.
Smash into a snowbank. Like whoopsie. Okay, well it's a good thing I bought this off Craigslist for $500 and don't plan on keeping it.
My stepdad used to do that to me all the time when I was growing up. Like in winter, you know, we'd be going down a road towards the house, and he'd be like, "You want to do something fun?" They pull up the e-brake and we'd start like snake fishtailing down the road, and I'm like, "Stop!"
Yeah. Although then again too, with the climate change and shit, winter is going to be a thing of the past for everyone except Canada soon. So that'll be lovely.
Maine might get a little bit still, but
that's what I'm saying. I hope New England starts getting smacked around with hurricanes, and fuck it, let Florida have snow every year from now on.
I remember it was last year when LA got some rain, and they showed They showed all the videos of the people trying to drive in the rain. It was fucking insane.
Oh god, dude.
It was crazy. It's like they don't know how to drive in rain. What the fuck?
Oh,
that's another city,
technically, the people in Connecticut can't drive in rain either.
Well, it's another city though, LA. Like, you know, I'm like, oh man, these wildfires are terrible. They're threatening Los Angeles. I have my opinion has suddenly changed. Please burn that fucking town to the ground.
Unfortunately, around San Francisco and stuff, they've had some bad fires.
Oh yeah.
In the redwood forest, which I went through in January, when I visited that area, Landon took me around. That's all gone now. It's sad.
Yeah. Oh, well, we're gonna start having to refer to like California, like Southern California, as just like the firelands. Yeah, it's gonna be out of like science fiction. It's just the entire fucking place is just constantly gonna be on fire, and everyone's gonna be like, "Well, it wasn't always like that, but it's always like that now, so I guess it's fine."
Yeah, dude. But 2020, man, this year is so. It's like we're used to things happening, but it's like everything that happens like once or twice a year. It's all happening in the same fucking year. Everything.
Yeah. That's what I'm looking forward to.
2 hurricanes coming at once. What the fuck?
Yep.
I mean, it's just all crazy.
I'm looking forward to the coming months to see what other crazy happenings come to the world.
Trump's gonna shit on the pulpit in a press conference.
Yeah, well, we're gonna. I mean, we're dumb enough as a society, as a nation, to where like our, Mr. Rona's world tour is gonna have a second act.
Oh yeah,
that's gonna be. No, and I'm like, again, I loved the lockdown. I honestly did. It was fucking fantastic. Everyone was like nothing, none of the dumb bullshit that typically makes up life in America mattered anymore. People were pretending that they gave a shit about each other for a little bit, just a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. And now we're just going back to normal, and I love it. It's like, please don't have large gatherings so you could spread the disease. But I don't fucking care.
Let's open the schools.
Yeah, right.
And like, there's a school not too far from me. They opened up like a week or two ago. 200 cases of corona in that school now.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, whoa, shocker.
My little sister just went back this week, and literally they're doing it like, I believe Missy said, like they're doing it like 2 days a week, and then they cycle out between different classes. But my little sister's first day there, there was a positive corona test at the school. I mean, there was a kid who was pulled from the school and went home and was tested positive for corona. And all I can say is, I live in the South, and I'm just scared to death for all these kids who are sick and sent to school, and all their parents are like, ain't no such thing as no coronavirus. God, it's horrifying.
It's sad, pathetic, but it is that time of day where we have to say goodbye. I want to thank everybody for liking, sharing, tipping, watching, whatever the fuck you did. We appreciate it. We want to thank Nick and Dirt for stopping by.
My pleasure.
Even though Nick was fucking late.
Yep.
It's okay. He was just a little sleepy.
Don't you know? Anyway.
Don't you know?
Oh, gosh, yeah.
Oh, gosh.
He was just a little sleepy, don't you know?
Tomorrow on the show, we've got Hellbent and Skep Talk Live. And you motherfuckers better tip me better tomorrow.
Yeah. Got to impress Hellbent, don't you know?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and despite my being my lateness, my show will be going on tonight. Twitch and YouTube.
There you go.
8:30 Eastern.
Don't you know?
Maybe Pimpmunk will show up. I know I've invited him a dozen fucking times.
See, what happened was I just...
Well,
oh. That's what happened. We love you too, Kilo.